gburugburu echendu ya chemgbe niile ị na-anụ onumo ụmụ Igbo ka nna ajụwe ọ gịnị na-ese eziokwu Igbo ka nna ajụwe gịnị na-ese eziokwu batara n'anya bụ eji ofu obi chọba nke anyị n'elu ụwa ka ibe wedịla anyị mma ọbịa merụ n'anya ga-eji ofu obi chọba nke anyị n'elu ụwa ka ibe wedịla anyị mma ịma na Igwe bụ ike ụmụ Igbo n'ụka m na-agbalị ya bụ okwu ịma na Igwe bụ ike o nwelu ntị biko ka mkpọrụ n'ife melụ n'otu obodo unu wee mụrụ ibe okwu ụmụnna na-atọ n'ofu vileji ụmụnna na-atọ n'ofu obodo a na-abịa ibe na-eselugbo okwu ka nna kọwa ụmụnna nke mbụ akpọrọ ego ji okwu ụmụnna nke abụọ akpọrọ ụba mmụta aka ụmụnna nke atọ akpọrọ obi digbo mana obi digbo na ọ bụ ya kụsịrị ndị ọzọ na-anụ Salova nna gbogbo mba webili n'ime nyabani nọdụzie na nyabani webuluzie ofu obodo inezi anya na ya bụ ibe ndị a na-akpọzi ihe ego okwu na vanine kpatara ego gaba obodo oyibo ọtụtụ bigwanụ na Abuja bigwanụ na Lagos na-emebe ọbụma ndị a na-akpọ mmụta aka agụrụ akwụkwọ rinne ịchọba lọya nwanne na vanweli ya ịchọba dọkịta na vanweli ya ịchọbazi injinia na vanweli ya isi maka obi digbo ndị afụ n'ọrụ aka n'ọbarụba ma mana majority of them nọkwa na village afọ ezesia their possessions Ebu dulu onwe fa muna fuwo mutaka o na enwete wani nke fa ịdị maka ego ji okwu ebe fa na-azụ ọkịka fa gbaluwa aka wee na Igbo ga-enu ntị o nwere okwu nchọrọ ka m gwazi unu wadezie na Naịjirịa adịghị ọkedebelu n'efele ndị ugwu nwe ofu ofe mmanụ nwe ofu Igbo wee nwere ofu ụbọchị wee bụrụ ụbọchị ka ndị ọbụla bịa welu nke fa ndị ugwu ewelu ofu obi bịa welu oke nke fa ndị ofe mmanụ ewelu ofu obi bịa welu oke nke fa eduzi maka ndị Igbo wetazie n'oke nke anyị ma wee zọba ọkịka azọba ọkịka na-ese okwu ebe mmadụ si wee na-azọ ọkịka onye ga-ekwesị nke ibe ya na-ekwu ndị ugwu na ndị ofe mmadụ wee na-achọ kava welu oke elulu Igbo ọkwa ọkịka na-ese okwu n'ala Igbo ọkwado ọkịka na-ese okwu ụmụ Igbo biko malụ n'ibe Igbo ga-enu ntị ụfọsisi adịghị ma ọbịa chacha ọkwa anyị ụkọ ọma mmiri ọnọ gbazi ụfụfụ n'ụwa wee nụlị ya ụmụ Igbo onye lara ule buru ebe ya
Yes, sir. Wonderful people of Biafra, I would say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Of course, this is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Biafra Human Rights Radio. Biafra Human Rights Radio is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, As far as IPOB is concerned, Mazi Uche Okafor remain the deputy leader until they go to court. Nobody, the DOS do not have the capacity to remove him. Mazi Uche Okafor is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Okafor is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. I always remind you that I do not expect everybody to understand the mindset behind those words. But one day you shall. You will. And by the special grace of Chukwukike Abiyama, I am George Onyibe, the #1 saboteur, the whole of Biafra land. The only man expelled from Biafra land, expelled from Biafra issue. I am from Abo. Abo is in Anyoma Kingdom. And Anyoma Kingdom is in Delta State. And I may remind you tonight that every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. Without wasting much of our time, I will go ahead and acknowledge the Creator, the all-knowing, the all-seeing, the one who shapes our way, he who has set a path before us that we must follow, he who is our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, our guide, the matter both great and small. For in the end, we are mere mortal, just the dust. Not mine, the strength. Not mine, the strength. Not mine, the strength. In things both great and small. In things both great and small. In things both great and small. Be thou my guide, my hope, my wisdom, my all. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu na mara mma e. Ịhụnanya na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya dadi o. Inwe gị mgbanwe, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị. Ibu Alpha na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na dị mma o. Ise. I will have to remind you once again that as far as the issue of Biafra is concerned, in a time like this, we are your destiny and we are your doom. You need to make a choice. Our topic this evening is simply titled, The Stages to Create a Freedom Platform. 3 stages to create a freedom platform. A lot of things are going on. The people, we made a vow with the heavens that we will never sleep under the same heaven with the people who raped our mother, killed our sister, raped our sister, killed our brothers and father. We found ourselves in a position where we have made a vow and said we cannot sleep under the same heaven with them. We came out to work on this path with the confidence, assurance, because we understand that we are the visible image, or we are the physical image of the invisible Creator. And then the journey has begun. Believe me, there is nothing that will happen today that has never happened before. If you think I expect everyone to understand what is happening now, no. I will hold my ground. We will hold our ground until the right time everybody will know the truth. There are stages we need to create. Platform. 3 most important we discussed tonight. And the moment that you have gotten yourself acquainted with this knowledge, nobody can fool you. And that is why they say knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. 3 platforms that we need to create. 3 stages to create a freedom platform. If you go to our social media now, you will understand how people function. One of my sister wrote to me this evening. He said, I never know you are on drug. And I smile. Kwademe ni jelo. Kwademe ni jelo. Nisha wakwole yo ni mwakole yo. Ebijeko ijelo. Kwademe ijelo. Onyema u kwademe ni jelo. Kwademe hijelo, Jojo nyibe kwademe hijelo. Nisha wakwale yo ne mwakole yo ebijeko hijelo. That is my mother's song for me. She always sing to me. You know, as the first son, there are a lot of things to do. If you get ready, prepare yourself for the journey of life. I could only pray for you as my mother, as a mother, that you will not have headache as you embark on this journey. My own sister wrote to me and say, so you are on drug. That is how it is. I don't do drugs. I do the truth. I do not expect you to understand everything. But we are not in a hurry. We will make sure that in the end, people will bless this day we took this decision. This decision to stand against all odds, that in the end, the truth will distill like water upon every genuine Biafran alive at that moment. And then they shall know the truth, and the truth shall set them free. We came to fight for our freedom. I don't know you, you don't know me. We begin to embark on the journey. We created platform and made ourselves promises to defend one another. And then we go to a stage, we discover that the enemies are more complicated than we can imagine. The drum of the beating of the music change. We have to change our dance step. At this moment, we may look weak and you have advantage of everything over us. But believe me, we will fulfill our mission. You go to social media, what you hear now, oh, George Onibe sleep with Rosofina. Oh, George Onibe steal Josephine Arewa money. Oh, George Onibe is a Yahoo. Oh, Uche Mefo is a criminal. Oh, Obidio Bienu has stolen. Una no get sense. This will not deter us. Una no get sense. But the real person behind this atrocity is claiming holy. Then what do? We destroy everything, which invariably implies that we urinate on the grave of men and women who have died for this struggle. We do no such thing. We will systematically engage internal and external enemy to the end. 90% of Biafrans on ground already know the truth, but they are afraid. They are afraid. Why are they afraid? They are afraid because somebody is going to threaten them. They are afraid because they believe somebody is going to kill them. They are afraid because they feel they cannot help themselves. But believe me, we are not going anywhere. You know the truth. Let that truth set you free. Let that truth set you free. Stand your ground. Don't give an inch to the enemy. They have been oppressing us for a very long time. And this is the time we put an end to it. I will give you an example of what they are doing, which eventually is making our people to be afraid. We were living in the prison of fear until Nnamdi Kanu came. He was the one who broke the prison of fear. And now we are free. And so the next generation of Biafrans, should not be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. Because one way or the other, we will confront the enemy at the city gate. Let me give you an example of things that makes them to be afraid.
Tell us your name and where you don't have any more time left.
Mazi, I will not have much time also to spend because my heart is full of blood.
Wow.
My hand is full of beating because I'm ready to kill. My name is Bullet Oyena Church Canary Osowa.
He is ready to kill. Not Fulani. He is ready to kill. Not those raping our sisters and daughters. He is ready to kill. Be listening. Be listening.
Mazi Onyibe, I will come after you. Mazi Onyibe, ask of who is Bullet. Go to Lagos, go to Tagarawu, where is happening, go to Mushi, go to Bariga and ask. Go to National Stadium and ask who is Bullet, the Red Scorpion, the world champion of Nigeria before I left, the most strongest man. Ask of who is Red Scorpion.
This man, the strongest man, Red Scorpion. Ask of he's in America. Those of you in Biafra land, don't let all these people use you. He's in America. From America, he's a Red Scorpion. He will be Van Damme very soon. Nonsense. You know, when they send you this kind of audio, you begin to panic. You see the truth. You did not see anything. The foundation of this Biafra we are laying. If we fail to stand up to the truth at all costs, we have created a monster, and we are going to destroy the next generation. This is one idiot in America. Maybe he's washing dead body. He's not thinking of the people who have placed us in this condition. He went to Radio Biafra, our own Radio Biafra. When Nnamdi Kanu said he expelled me, I know he was actually losing his track. You expel me from Biafra? You don't have that right. You don't have that mandate. You don't. This thing you people are looking for, get ready. This is just one. Why I'm bringing it up is that is why most of you are afraid to come out and say the truth. The atrocity that have been committed against our people in the name of IPOB is uncalled for. They call you, don't listen to Judge Onyibe, don't listen to Uchemefa, don't listen to Obidi Obienu. You will listen at the end. Don't worry. We are not in a hurry. Rapota no onyono ganefe namunezi no nom I gefe chuku na kusiala yarose arosia perape ọrụ aka mmadụ ọ dị azikpere mụ n'onwe m Chineke ka anyị ga-efe oke mmiri na-ebu ogwe ọgba nkịtị okwu juru ọnụ ya o ọwụlụ ya ka anyị ga-efe ọkaka nke bi n'igwe o mmalite n'ọgụgụ onye na-eme mma o ọwụlụ ya ka anyị ga-eso. I just need you to listen to it. I was supposed to bring in Mrs. Josephine or Josephina. I can't pronounce it. The one IPOB Biafran's Radio Biafra is telling you, Onyibe repeat the woman, Onyibe, but she's afraid to come on air. And I pardon her. I will not spare anybody because what we do today will echo into eternity. Generation after generation, our deed and action this day will be on their lips, for our actions this day will last beyond the pyramids of Egypt. I just need you to understand. This is a Biafra man. He's in America. Thunder will fire you. Those of you in Biafra land, I'm waiting for you. Don't worry. I mean, you know how. You must understand what they are doing to us. He's telling you, hey, I am a bullet. Me, I am thunder. I am Amadioha. I am Amadioha. It's in America, yapping. Continue to listen to the entertainer. Just be patient with me. I think somehow I lose that audio. Let me go back to it. He's from Abia, Nnamdi Kanu brother.
Go to National Stadium and ask who is Bullet, the Red Scorpion, the world champion of Nigeria before I left, the most strongest man. Ask of who is Red.
You are Black Scorpion. Go to Ogbe Stadium in Benin. I have won gold medal for Nigeria in all African games. I was in Cairo, Egypt. I played hockey for Nigeria. I wrestled for Nigeria. I played judoka for Nigeria, including my 2 immediate younger brother. But all these things will come to nothing because Shegu Odegbami, Sam Okparaji, and all the wonderful men and women who fought or represented Nigeria are all poor men. Nobody remembered them. Barrister Samuel Okparaji, who died in the National Stadium, what do they go to? Ogbe Stadium, Benin City, in then Bende State. Go to the Sports Council there and look for the person they call the Lion Heart. It's George Onyibe. In 48 kg and 52 kg, I represented Bende State. You are in America yapping. Come to Biafra land. Let's talk about Biafra together. Nonsense.
That is my name, Maji Onyibe. I reside here in US. I'm from other states, from Ikuano or from Ulukopon. Mazi Onyibe. Onyibe. Nothing like Mazi Onyibe. For you to open your mouth and say our leader is a liar, you have not dig your grave.
But you are not in Nnamdi Kanu now. Nnamdi Kanu was the one who brought us out. He taught us everything we are doing. But he deviated. George Onyibe, say Nnamdi Kanu deviated. Wherever he is, he's listening to me. He will waiting and say, I will deal with you. I will play his audio. It's just a matter of time. I am being economical with word for them to repent. They have 2 options. Send your assassin to come. And when they meet with me, their life can never remain the same again. Or you repent and carry our people along. You people are not the issue. They said I'm sleeping with the Josephina or Rufurina. I know the woman they were blackmailing. I have seen that woman 3 times in my life. The first time was in Kano. The second time was in Jos Plateau State. The 3rd time was in Abuja. I left my business. I left my family. I went to Kano. I went to Kaduna. I went to Sambisa Forest alongside with the late Chimo Bioka for you people killed. And you're saying I'm the one. I went there. And now I always travel at night, arrive at my destination in the daytime, maybe around 2. And when I get to my location, I will address the senior principal officer in that location, maybe from 2 till 4 o'clock. I just need to beg them to allow me to sleep because from 10 p.m. in the evening, we'll start meeting, which will end up 4 a.m. in the morning. That 4 a.m. in the morning, I will leave my location to the nearest transportation company and go back to where I'm coming from. If I see Josephina or Rosufina, who is the Jos Plateau State woman leader on the road, I don't even know her. China Sanguru, Chike Dozie, Anthony Zulumike, Nenaya Anya, Azaya Oba, Maji Former. All these gangsters, they're gonna disgrace you. How can you disgrace me? And then one lunatic in America, not ashamed of himself, is going to tell, I will kill you. And this is Radio Biafra. I have the full video. I have downloaded it because I noticed that Nnamdi Kanu and the rest of them, when they finish broadcasting, they will delete their broadcast and say, oh, it's Facebook. I keep my own. Go to my YouTube. Go to my Facebook. I don't delete. I make mistakes, believe me. I make mistakes. And sometimes if I listening to my broadcast, I'm sorry for myself. But I forgive myself. But we will not deceive the next generation. That is my pain. I mean, in America, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to thunder fire you. Those your volunteer on ground, none of them will come close to me. I always tell Nigerians they have accepted the balance. I said Nnamdi Kanu has put a process in a place which he cannot stop. If he must lead us, he has to repent. He knows what to do. You are there yapping, you think we are running. You won't understand it, and I don't want you to understand it. This is a fellow honorable man, so he have us according to Nnamdi Kanu. He spoke to me indirectly. I gave you mic, and now you are yapping. I will take my mic. Nnamdi Kanu, look at mic. If Uche Mefo take this mic from me, I will take Fulani mic and address all of you. And he says he's on drug. Do you know what fuels us? Do you know what moves us? If you threaten us, you empower us. If you threaten a normal man, you empower them. If you oppress a normal man, you fuel them. You are the one fueling us. You won't win this battle because your hands are not clean. Just listening to the audio.
Now, we come after you. If I don't see you, I will rake your family down. I am saying it for everyone to hear.
He is not even sure I have a family. Now, the problem you people should begin to think of considering yourself. My brothers are among all of you. I have one in South Africa, married to a South African woman. I have one in Brazil, married to a Brazilian woman. I have two in India. One of them is still in the mortuary. IPOB is working hard to make sure that I can bring my brother's body back home. But I have written to the Indian government, they should incriminate him. I have brothers in all the continents of the world. And they are in your midst. They are following you up. You don't know what is going to happen to you. My mother gave birth to us, football team, 10 boys, 1 girl. You rake my family down. You won't see anything. Abrakata, mi brakata. The more you look, the rest you see. But they are among you. So in most cases, all those Abo people, IPOB is bribing to come and destroy George Onyibe. Most of them are my brother. Some of them are my brother. Don't worry, be disgracing yourself. And we rake your family down. We rake you are not ashamed. You are not ashamed. Just listening to them.
They record it and write it down. I, Bullet. Do you hear that name? It's not a guy name. It's my real name given to me by my parents. I'm a warrior. A warrior does not fear war. Who will fight to run, live to fight another day. And who will fight and fear the dead will be the first person to go down. Mazi Onyibe, you have chewn the bone, hang on your neck. And remember these days, you are going 50 below. For you to raise the mouth, do you remember what you said? That all those Efulefu, governors and also calls, now you are returning back to call us Efulefu Adi, Omo, one chance.
Oh, more anything. Oti more nothing. It don't enter one chance. Oh, Nikure. Emilio Bansoro. Oh, Nikure Dada. Unyoshi. It don't enter one chance. Almost. You are Yoruba blood. This is a broadcast coming from Radio Biafra. If Nnamdi Kanu is a disciplined man, if Nnamdi Kanu is a moral man, even though George Onyibe is a criminal, Nnamdi Kanu, who we have reverend as our leader, will tell them, ignore us and leave them. But Nnamdi Kanu is hiding and playing mumbo jumbo. Nnamdi Kanu, you are not going anywhere. I will play the audio of people you assigned to rubbish me, to kill me, all of them. But I love you. Honestly, I love you. I am a different species, a different breed. What does not kill a man makes a man. Nnamdi Kanu is the one sending them. Go back and see those insulting Uche Mefo, Benjamin Madubugu, Bright Chimezie, and other people. Nnamdi Kanu will just relax. As I'm talking to you now, he's taking red wine, cross his leg with his babes. He's the holy man. I will give you one music when I finish. We talk to the Yoruba Yahoo prophetess. You come on, don't give her that. Don't give her that. If you talk to them, I'll kill you. Nonsense. You are talking to me. When we put our life on these things. Yeah, my name is Bullet. If your father named you Bullet, your father must have been the greatest idiot that walked on this earth. The people you will send or you have sent after me, when they see me, their life will not remain the same again. I told you, you will see me either in Orogodo or in Port Harcourt. Nonsense.
But you know one chance, you don't enter one chance. Long live the Republic of Biafra. Long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, Joshua of our day. The one who's going to lead us to the promised land.
Your leader, not my leader anymore. Your leader, not my leader anymore. You see, whatever we are doing today, The next generation will discuss it. They will analyze it. Let me tell you why I'm more concerned. My prayer is that after we have closed our eyes in death, and then the next generation emerge, they will sit together in a hollow platform where all the tribes and breed of Biafra will gather together. They will analyze our actions. I will play every role or any role that will make them see the truth. I will. And so they can be able to walk among the global community with their head lifted high. Praise be the Lord, who is worthy of our praise, in the city of our God, in the mountain of his holiness, his beautiful false situation is the joy of the whole world. In Mount Zion, side of the northern city of the great God. In Mount Zion, side of the northern city of the great God. I say, praise be the Lord, who is worthy of our praise. For in the city of my God, in the mountain of his holiness, his beautiful false situation, the joy of the whole world. Lord, I return unto you the song you gave to me. You are the song that I sing. Lord, I return unto you the song you gave to me. You are the song that I sing. Imakwana Chineke anyị dị mma o, ewo Chineke anyị dị mma. Ichoboli do we hule ya o, Chineke anyị mara mma o. I am Reverend George Onyibe. I'm being economical with words with you. Ono mem nem born weekend. No kamara ninde munenyi wesene uyebu akpato no nweze. Born weekend. But I will stop there. Just listening to the other show, we can continue with this message.
And to raise that flag. And long live every freedom fighters. God be with us. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All right, thank you very much with that.
This is Alozie. You don't need to hear his voice. Ndiara. This is Radio Biafra, the Halo platform that was initiated to protect us, to speak for our interest. To speak for our interest. Yes, I just have the confirmation that woman, they say the husband ride keke na pepe, she's willing to come on air. And then we will bring her in. At the moment of intro, I will bring her in. The husband has called us. International lawyers has called us. Local lawyer has called us. How can you blackmail somebody? I will come there. Don't worry. That thing you people are looking for, you will see it. But where I come from, we fight. We don't fight to win. We fight so that all of us will win. That is exactly how we do it. This is IPOB member threatening me on Radio Biafra. I'm not talking about China Sanwuru. I'm not talking about the Emperor Emissary, Rabbi Chance, and other monkeys and babu, Asena the Kano teachers. I'm not talking about them. Nonsense people, they are yapping. Go on social media. The only thing IPOB is doing now is say, oh, Uche is a saboteur, OBD is a saboteur, Judge Onyibe is a saboteur, there are mad people everywhere. Certainly this is not who I am. But I understand to catch a monkey, you behave like a monkey. Adia mama konecha gwaruboshi, awuboshi gwaronecha. And so a lot of people understand that at the time or this position we have found ourselves, a lot of things is not right. A lot of things is wrong, it's not right. There are 3 strategies we need to create. Biafrans are busy destroying themselves. Yorubas are laughing you. Hausa are laughing you. Fulani are laughing you. Let me tell you something. I got to a stage in this struggle. I knew I was alone. And among the IPOB hierarchy, I knew I was alone. And then one man gave me ears. That is Uchemefo. And say, Onyibe, every complaint, you. What is really the problem? I treasure that man. Holy, 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 Mazi Uchemefo is another Savior. Holy, 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 Mazi Uchemefo is another Savior of Okaide Tishi. Omen of Foneda Dome. He acted like a father. And for that reason, IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu, those gangsters called DOS, they said to me, Uchemefo is supporting a stranger, we will deal with him like a stranger. Go and ask Christy from Akwa Ibom. If she had the guts to be free, she will tell you. Go and ask Mazio Meji from Enugu. Over 4 years, we are pampering these monkeys and baboon. And they are still reckoning. Oh, look at me, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Thunder fire you. Thunder fire all of you. This is not my style. But I need you to feel my pains. I'm not in diaspora. Come home. Three stages to create the freedom of our people. Now, Nigeria is busy complicating our life. In the past 2 weeks, do you know how many Nigerian agents that have called me? There are things they want me to do for them, but I will do no such thing. They are listening. Ajiz Akanu gave Judge Onyibe 27 billion. If I see billion, by now Biafra will come. If I see the money Nnamdi Kanu is eating, by now Biafra will be here. Nonsense, people. Nonsense. I can never bite the finger that feed me. You go to social media. Oh, Uchemefo have been exposed. Judge Onyibe have been exposed. We're born one. We're born one. 3 stages to create a freedom platform. Number 1, you have to choose a leader, a sensitive leader who had a parental mind and vision. You choose a leader who is sensitive, who had a parental mind, and who have a vision. And also yes, sorry. NEPA just took light. So I have to quickly on the generator. Nonsense. And so the things we ought to do or we have to do, 3 stages to create a freedom platform. 1, you have to choose a leader. This leader must be sensitive. This leader must have parental mind for the people. This leader must have a vision. This leader must be a principled individual. While we are working very hard to ensure the restoration of Biafra is become a thing of reality, the platform we need to create is to choose a leader. And so when I heard about Nnamdi Kanu in 2014, and I see him as answer to our prayer. But he's fallible. He's not infallible. He's not God. He's nobody. He's just like every one of us. We made him whatever he is. We threw our weight on him. Now you see the light. We need a leader. I was contacted by one of the radio stations in America. I would not want to mention their name in order not to invade their privacy. And they said to me, the problem you people have as Biafran is that you don't have a leader. And I told them, Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. And the journalist actually advised me and said, all of you, throw your weight on him. Then Nnamdi Kanu was in Kuje Hotel. Kuje Hotel. And my brother have called me and said, why did you say he's in Kuje Hotel? When Nnamdi Kanu was in prison, he looked fresher than he is today. They were carrying phone, using Android phone. When Nnamdi Kanu was in supposedly prison, he had Android phone, running IPOB, and he was carrying weight. You know, go back and look at their old video. They carry weight. I will upload my video when I was in ordinary Port Harcourt maximum prison. You will see how I look like a madman called Bombu in Abo. But they are in prison, they have Android phone. I better come and lock me inside prison and give me Android phone in the Ohi. In the Ohi, Okokosibe was here. We choose Nnamdi Kanu as our leader. Nnamdi Kanu didn't choose us. I think he got power drunk and he forgot about what he was supposed to do. He's a supremacy, supreme Lord. I tell you, if the creator of heaven and earth will refuse to walk on the path of righteousness and confront me, I will put his righteousness to the test. Kerone. Kerone. You have to choose a leader. Now, who is our leader? As far as I'm concerned, if Nnamdi Kanu fail to retrace his step, he can't be my leader. If Uchemefo refuse to abide on the pattern that will make our people get this ultimate freedom which we have longed for, I will antagonize him. I will. You know, when you think you have power, you are not God. You are not. When you choose a leader, you begin to make sure that your leader is sensitive. If Nnamdi Kanu is sensitive, he will not betray Uchemefo. It is Nnamdi Kanu who betrayed Uchemefo. But he didn't know we know all his plan. His plan was to create chaos. Chaos that will lead to the death of many people. And then they will put the blame on me and Uchemefo. And so there was a particular broadcast he made and said every IPOB member should be ready because in 2 weeks' time something will happen, it will shake you. It was me and Uchemefo he want to set up. And so we pull back. And I now come and lie to you. I said Biafra will come this year. And all of them now show themselves. So which year will Biafra come? But how will Biafra come when you have sealed it and documented it and delivered it? That leader must be parental-minded individual. I learned so much from my mother and my parents. As a parent, the day you show any of your child that you love them more than another of your child, that day you have destroyed your family. You are a father or a mother of 3. If you look at all your children, one of them will be more handsome. One of them will be more coordinated. One of them will be more humble and disciplined. I tell you, the day you show any of them that you love them more than the other, that day you have eventually buried your family. And that reminds me, back through the years, I go wandering once again. Back through the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of clothes someone gave us. How my mama made each other. But from every piece she made, Mama made my coat of many colors. If you go back and look at coat of many colors, Joseph and his wife made a mistake. They showed the other children that they love Joseph more than them. If God has not intervened, Joseph would have died in the well or would have killed in one way or the other by his people. And so when you are choosing a leader, you must choose a sensitive leader. There is something Nnamdi Kanu did. He paints me badly. I, George Onyibe, have been broadcasting almost 3 years. IPOB don't help me. They are showing you laptop now. They are showing you Android phone. I will address all of them. I'm not in a hurry. I work to protect Nnamdi Kanu. The more I work to protect him, the more he work to destroy me. And now you can listen to Darlington, Yahoo, as he heard. Listen to him. Listen to Ife. Listen to Simeon Ikpa. Listen to Ndiara and Joshin and Yama. He didn't call my name. Am I not a human being? Don't I have right to be jealous? I didn't say anything. Today now they are telling you, hey, don't listen to me. I think I have 40 people following me on Facebook. Then I'm fulfilled. He's not sensitive. He thinks he's a hero, he's a warrior. A leader who is sensitive. The reason I respect Uche for is that he's a sensitive man. A very patient man. These are supposed to be the quality or characteristics of a leader. Number 2, we have to organize ourselves by creating structures. Biafrans are not organized. Yorubas are laughing, Hausas are laughing, Fulanis are laughing. But I tell them tonight, they laugh in vain. Because Biafran watchmen are here. We go nowhere. We die here. We have to organize ourselves. Are we organizing ourselves? I will not say anything on everything on air here, because there is need for us to reevaluate our position and do the right thing. We are not broken, neither can we be broken. We have to organize ourselves. Now, let me go back a little bit. Let me digress. When you talk about the overhauling of Biafra, you have the Ambazonian, which is the Southern Cameroon. And then in 13 states in Nigeria, you have the Biafrans. We are all here. Nigerians have poisoned us. They have sowed the seed of discord among us, and they are growing. For you to be able to be liberated as a people, we have to organize ourselves. Now, one thing all of you must understand is that the way you behave in your village is not the way we behave in my village. You need to respect us. Only Delta State is bigger than the whole of Southeast. It could be geographically manipulated, but we know. Only Edo State is bigger than the whole of Southeast. We could be geographically manipulated. We know. Because when you talk about the era of region, we have the Western region that is divided into 8 states now. You have the Middle Belt region that is divided into 9 states. You have the Northern region that is divided into 11 states. You have the Eastern region that is divided into 4 plus 5, 9 states. We are the Midwestern region. They divide us into only 2, Edo and Delta. And so only Delta State is bigger than the whole of South. Though they carve some part of Bende State to Patani to Bayelsa. Only Bende State, Edo and Delta is bigger than Southeast and South put together. Just to suppress us. So when you are telling me I'm from Abatete, I'm from Afari Beku, one street in Orogodo is bigger than the whole of Afari Beku. You think we don't know? You think we don't know that 90% of the oil well in Anyoma land is being siphoned and drilled diagonally in Anambra State? A lot of things are wrong. A lot of things are not right. Why am I saying this thing? I'm opening your eyes so that every pro-Biafran group must begin to go back and make peace. Because the people are not happy. We must organize ourselves. The Igala people, their oil well in Anambra is in the land of Igala. It was drilled diagonally to Anambra in Aguneri. And you think Igala people are happy? Is it not war every day? We must organize ourselves. We organize ourselves. They need the idea behind the national conference was to allow everybody air their view. Because you dare not try it. When are we going to organize ourselves? IPOB, one family, IPOB, warrior, IPOB, international, IPOB. Tell me one community in Biafra land that IPOB control. None. That is why they are in the bush. Come out and tell me one village, even in Afari Beku, are challenging Nandekano. Let him show me IPOB family in his community. That's their street. Because we are not organized. We put our blood in this thing. And then somebody want to answer supremacy, shaman. Yeah, you think if Biafra call you, don't worry. You people don't know what is coming. Our duty is to enlighten the next generation. But I mean you no harm. I love you, Nandekano. I love you, Uchimefo. I love you, everybody. Understand that this thing will not end here. That is why we will not keep quiet. That is why. We need to organize ourselves for God's sake. Yorubas can laugh now. Hausa Fulani can laugh. Believe me, we are fighting so that all of us will win. I'm not fighting for George Onibe to win. Number 3, you engage the global community and the people's opinion. We have to engage the global community. When we talk about the people's opinion, we are supposed to go to every tribe, bring them in. And of course, I must applaud Mazi Chumefo, Dr. Kado, and Obidi Obienu for the effort they are making so far. You need to set a round table. Let Ogoja man sit. Let Anyoma man sit. Let Idoma man speak. Let Iyala man speak. Obobora let them speak. Efika Nang and Ibibio let them speak. Patani Tueke let them speak. Urobo Ishekiri let them speak. On a round table. That is a consultative level. People got to air their pain, their views. And then everybody can come to a conclusive end. Until you get there, there are motions that have been put in place already. Now you see there is a limit to what you can do. There is a limit. Oliver the Coco sang a song. If I can't sing it, don't laugh me. But you know the music. People owns the town. I may come from a car, but let me tell you what happens. I've been out of my home for a long time. And when I go back to home, I thank my parents who were able to have so many properties in my community, in Orogodo. I remember the last time I went home, one of the last time I went home, I got to my family house, and there were people staying in my room, my own room. I dropped my traveling bag and I went out. Before I came out, students of College of Education who are occupying my parents' room as we speak, they throw my bag away. And when I came back, I look at them. I said, who removed my bag? He said, now my place, now my place. Until my cousin came and said, Anna, the owner of the house be this so. Oh, sir, don't be angry. I said, I'm not angry. I understand that is work. I slept in the sitting room that day, allowing the student to sleep in my own room. Why did I do that? Because things change. Things change. And so when we are saying we have to engage the people own the land. And so when I go to village now, I'm doing gra. Small boy will sit me down. Why would they sit me down? Because when I went out in search of greener pasture, they held the line for us. That idiot from America, hey, we are going to do, you know, see idiot Chika Dozem, the idiot. You know that a new appointee. All of them will see what we have seen. You will see. I remember in 1989 or 1990, I went to do a construction job somewhere in Nza Omuhwale. The man, I don't know his name, but he is the owner of Ferrod Oil. I built his house. If you are from Ebonyi, Nza, and you know Ferrod Oil, the owner of Ferrod Oil, I built his house in Nza there. And so when I got to his place, something happened because I noticed the man, he doesn't talk to anybody, he doesn't associate with them, but he's a good man. And I asked the community people, why does he behave like this? They told me he gave them borehole, he did something for the people. And then the next day people start dying, so they say he's a ritualist. For him to give them light, for him to give them portable drinking water, he need to consult some farmers who are irrelevant. If he does not, he will be in trouble. So Nadekano can be a supremacy, but you see there is a problem. If you fail to understand this, your action will spell a calamity or doom. What am I trying to say in effect? We need to talk to our people. We need to create a platform where people's opinion or the opinion models will be allowed to function. Without this platform being put in place, we are just career freedom fighters. Without this platform being put in place, we are just career freedom fighter. Career freedom fighter is say, we sack you, we employ you. They sack, they employ. Is it a career? Why won't you sack? Exactly why won't you sack? And of course, I'm going to stand aside a little bit and see if I can bring in the woman. I'll be back in a minute.
Beats by 11th Wonder.
NWA, IWU. I need your something, it's full of life. A beautiful place to call my home. We stand for freedom every day. Kabiama is on our side. We on the mountain top, be strong. All this misery will soon be over. It's matter of time, it will never last. Victory is on our side. One with God is strong. We heading to the promised land, the Biafra land. Oh, ah, I wonder why they would never care about the killings of my people. I wonder why they would never care about the killing of innocent people, Biafran people. Oh, I know for sure the land of Biafra have come to stay. I know for real.
Yes, at this moment, the land of Biafra has come to stay. At this moment, because I cannot get the woman online, I understand the fear, but it's a matter of time. We will break the fear, the prison of fear that has engulfed every Biafran from being able to stand up for the truth. We will make sure that at the end of the day, Biafra will be delivered like a pure virgin. Our lines are open at this moment. Our WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. You are, of course, free to call my private line if you have it. If you have my private line, you are free to call. For the last time, I said our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. And then our direct line is 081-221-52971. And of course, you are free to call in on my private WhatsApp if you have it. I do have a little challenge with my studio line, but you know, because of some activities of some of us, Nigeria is working very hard to make sure that every of our line are blocked, and whatever they do, we are going to match up our standard to them. We are going to do the needful to make sure that nobody can silence us. Nobody can silence us. We do not stand against anybody, and we will not support any evil man. So for Biafra to be restored, we need to create a platform that will be the embodiment of these three stages, so that in the end, this Biafra will long for, this Biafra will seek for, this Biafra will bleed for, will be ours. Don't let anybody deceive you. No Yoruba have any right. No moral Yoruba man will want Nigeria to divide. They control their airspace. They control their sea space. They control their land space. And they have percentage when it comes to the natural resources coming from Biafra land. They have their percentage. The same thing is applicable to the Fulani. I think only the middle belt will have reason to be discontented. Everything that is happening in Nigeria is actually meant to undermine our sovereignty as a people. It is meant to undermine our sovereignty as a people. So Biafrans, anywhere you are, all over the world, the best thing you can do for yourself is go out there, look for a place, look for a position where you can stand by and monitor what is going on. Because somebody have to defend the next generation. Somebody have to protect the next generation. If we fail to do that, God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. And while we are still waiting for calls to come in, that is, of course, if my lines allow them to do so, our people must remain focused. Our people must ensure that every one of us are ready. We know how it works. We know how it functions. They will resist us. They will challenge us. They will pretend as if nothing is happening. But believe me, so much is happening. Still standing by while I walk on my line. So many calls coming in, but I simply don't know why they cannot be connected. All we need is our freedom.
Beats by 11th Wonder.
NWA, IWU. I need your something is full of life. A beautiful place to call my home. We stand for freedom every day. And we never ever take us down. We gonna stand on our ground, it's do or die.
Yes, sir. At this moment, my line's not going through. I will be getting ready to sign off temporarily. But before then, I must call on Biafran watchmen and all those people who have been victimized, who have become victim of their occupation. Everybody must stand up. The idea or the need to restore Biafra cannot be hidden. It cannot be swept under the carpet. We will continue to fight on different fronts. We will continue to organize ourselves so that in the end, Biafra will be restored. But outside that, if we sit on the fence, we will end up remaining there. We've been able to look at 3 strategies, 3 platforms that need to be built, need to be constructed, so that Biafrans, wherever they are all over the world, can be able to come together, according to Mazi Mefo, in unison and speak up for the global community to understand that what we need is our freedom. Nothing more, nothing less. We have the right to self-determination. We will continue to push, irrespective of the conspiracy against us as a people. It is Biafra or Biafra. I will be signing off from here at this moment, and hopefully we'll be back on air here next tomorrow. You take your time and reevaluate your stand, believing that if it is not the right thing, if it is not the genuine thing, then it is useless. For those who think they can make merchandise of us, I tell you, we know how it functions. Everybody must know the truth. And the truth must prevail in the end. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. I sign off from here and I say, God be with you. Biafra watchmen, we go nowhere. Good night and God bless you.
Reading from Biafran's Got Talent.
Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that. No. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that. No. They are playing on your intelligence. Life full of pretense. They are playing on your intelligence. They are playing on your intelligence. Their life full of pretense. Everything is diligent. Yeah. Oh, so every black man stand up for your right. Wherever you are, stand up for your right. So every black man stand. So every black man for your right. Freedom for Africa. Africa, freedom for Africa. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes. Englishman knows that. Frenchman knows that. Nigeria knows that.
We have been in this bondage for decades now. Oh,
For decades now,
they gave us their culture. They killed our prophets. They colonized our people with guns and bullets.
guns and bullets.
Biafra is our hope now.
Is our hope now.
Biafra is the hope of Africa.
So every black man stand up for your right. Wherever you are, stand up for Africa. So every black man stand up for your right. Freedom for Africa. Africa, freedom for Africa. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Englishman knows that. Englishman knows that. Frenchman knows that. Frenchman knows that. Nigeria knows that. Englishman knows that. Frenchman knows that. Nigeria knows that.
See them bad men working tirelessly day and night, trying to oppress and bring Jaja children down. So every black man, even now, for the heroes to be. Stand up for your right and let us free Africa. I know that Jaja will let us down. You give us Biafra, our golden crown. Africa will rise and be great again. We've had enough of these tears and pain.
So every black man stand. So every black man for your right. Wherever you are, stand up for your right. So every black man stand up for your right. Freedom for Africa. Africa, freedom for Africa.
Reading from Biafran's Got Talent.